Hunter being attacked on are the same.
A former attorney in the Hamilton County Public Defender's Office says the juvenile justice system is stacked against juveniles and says controversial Judge Tracie Hunter is unfairly getting blamed. Good evening, everyone. Backers of Judge Tracie Hunter called reporters to a radio station this morning with the promise that, quote, silence will be broken about juvenile justice in Hamilton County, and this would show that critics of Judge Hunter are wrong.
But while a former attorney in the public defender's office alleged plenty of problems in the system, there was minimal connection with Judge Hunter, good or bad. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsh has more on what was said and what was not.
I came forth today in defense of the children in the Hamilton County juvenile court system, past, present, and future.
Susannah Meyers worked for the public defender's office for 3 years. She was fired in January of this year after she says she filed a brief alleging prosecutorial misconduct. In a statement made on the radio, Meyers said she had been prevented from vigorously defending her juvenile clients because her superiors told her not to file objections, appeals, or subpoena records.
Sounds like a conspiracy to violate due process by instituting a policy that prohibits effective assistance of counsel.
My attorneys were slandered, and I'm not going to stand for it, and I want to set the record straight.
Public defender Ray Fowler said his attorneys take a backseat to no one in defending the rights of a juvenile.
There's a perception out there sometimes that you get a public defender, you get what's called jargon, a public pretender. I can't stand that. It's not true. Our lawyers are the hardest fighting lawyers in juvenile court that you will find.
Susannah Meyers made her statement on the Buzz radio station.
I have no agenda, and this isn't about me.
This was basically billed as a news conference in defense of Tracie Hunter, but most of what Susannah Meyers had to say predates Tracie Hunter being on the bench and predates the current administration at juvenile court. In fact, she only cited one of Judge Hunter's cases, but she said that case is similar to other cases, and she said those other cases and Judge Hunter's case indicate a problem.
This isn't really just about Judge Hunter either. It's about the children. And it's about the children who have a due process right to a fair trial and to effective representation and to be rehabilitated.
But public defender Fowler said the reference to Judge Hunter's case makes no sense because in that particular case, the public defender is siding with the judge, not the prosecution.
Let me set the record straight because the way she explained it is clueless.
Meantime, Judge Hunter remains off the bench after being taken from the courthouse in an ambulance last week for the second time in less than a month. A member of her staff said the judge would have no comment on what was said today. Jeff Hirsh, Local 12 News.
Well, public defender Fowler said because Meyer has filed an equal opportunity complaint over her firing, he cannot comment on the specifics of her termination. However, he said she is not the only one who is no longer with the office. Fowler became a public defender in August of last year. Most of Susannah Meyers' allegations cover a period before that and people who are no longer there.